What do JJ Redick and donuts have to do with achieving your goals? I'm about to tell you. Hey guys, it's Leah. I am a mom. I work full time and I am multi passionate, trying to make all those passions happen. So, what do JJ Redick, the famous Duke basketball player, NBA star, now head coach of the Lakers, and donuts have to do with achieving your goals? Well, I'm going to tell you. Um, I had the weirdest dream the other day, but it taught me something about achieving my goals. So I had this dream that I was in the athletic building at Duke. For those of you who don't know, I went to undergrad at Duke, and I was there while JJ Redick was playing at Duke. And so this is not as random as it may seem. I didn't know him. We weren't friends, but he was there while I was there. So I was in the athletic building at Duke, and I saw him in the dream. I was familiar with him. And somehow, next scene, I was in the car with him and his wife. I was sitting in the back, they were in the front driving, and we were supposed to be getting some donuts. Um, for some reason, I was uncertain about these donuts. I was like, you know what? I don't know if they're open. I don't know if they're serving people right now. What if they're out of the ones that we're looking for? Like, I was very tentative about this donut situation. And he, without skipping a beat, was like, no, we want donuts. We're going to get donuts. We're going and we will have the donuts that we are looking for. And that was it. Resolute, no question, unwavering, no hesitation at all. That was the dream. That was it. But what I realized from this dream was you move differently when you know it's going to happen. You move differently when you know what's going to happen. Your energy is different. Your intention is different. The way that you approach new and familiar things is different when in your mind it's done, right? When you're not sure, you're tentative, you're putting your toe in, you're not really going all in, you're just kind of testing the waters, trying to see some sign that it's supposed to work out. But when you know that it's going to happen, you just go. You just do it. There's not as much emotion surrounding you moving forward. You just go. And maybe it's because I think of him as an expert in his field. The thing that he's really good at what he does. He's proven it through his career, whatever. Maybe that's it. Or maybe it's my subconscious telling me, Leah, stop testing the water. Stop tiptoeing around. Just do the thing. Now, the question then becomes, well, how do you know it's going to happen? Right? If this is something new that you're doing, how do you know it's going to happen? Well, I think there's a couple of things that a couple of ways that you can approach this. One, maybe it's something that you've done before. Maybe you have created a business before. Maybe you have lost weight before. And you know, this is what it takes me to get there. The next question becomes, do I want to do what it takes to get there? But you know, this is what it takes to get there. These steps lead to the result that I want. That's one way. You've done it before. Secondly, you can say, okay, I've seen other people do it. Maybe I haven't done it before, but I have seen other people do this. I know that these actions lead to this particular outcome. So I know that if I just go through these steps, I'm going to get what I'm looking for. Maybe that's something like going to medical school or, again, starting a business. This is the steps that you're supposed to take. Many people have done it. Here's the outline. Go. The third thing is maybe something that you haven't done before and you haven't seen anybody around you. Like you're doing something absolutely new. Or maybe it's not somebody who's close enough to you that has done it. I think that there is a place in our lives for delusion. There's a place in our lives for delusion. where you can say, you know what? Not getting this is not an option. And what I've started doing is visualizing myself in the place where I want to be. Visualize myself living that day where I have full autonomy and full freedom and I'm caring for my children and I don't have to ask anybody permission to do anything, but it's just me doing what I want to do. Visualize yourself doing it. Close your eyes, visualize it, but don't just see it, feel it. How does it feel to have that day? What are the nuances? How does your coffee taste? How expansive do you feel when you wake up and you're answering to no one? How does it feel? And in that way, you tell your brain, I've done this before. I've lived this day over and over and over. And if I can just walk through these steps, I'm going to get to that familiar place, even though you haven't actually done it yet. So that's another way that you can go about knowing that it's going to be done and moving with that energy. That energy feels different. You guys, that energy is different. It is sure, it is confident, it is solid, it is feet on the ground, unshakable. And I want for us to be able to have that energy. I want us to move with that confidence, the confidence of JJ Redick buying donuts. Hopefully, this has been helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.